God. Hi, it's Colin here from Silicon Beach, Melbourne, and we're just going to give you a view of the crowd. We're about to start, and we're streaming out live. We've got some amazing startups and some amazing pitches, so let's do this now, and we're just going to swing it around. Here's Max. I'm just going to give you a view of the crew, Max, and here's the crowd. So here's the crowd tonight. So we're streaming live here from the Royal Melbourne Hotel, and we've got a good crowd of, who knows, I don't know, maybe around the here tonight. And we are on our way up, and it's all about to happen. So Max is just going to introduce us. Here's one of our major sponsors. Hi, how are you doing? Look, I'm just telling everyone you're going to appear on Silicon Beach Radio shortly.
I believe the 29th of November.
And you're going to be pitching tonight, or you're going to be telling us about your sponsorship, yeah?
I will indeed, and we'll be talking about R&D tax compliance and also R&D funding as well.
Okay, fantastic.
Hi guys, how you going? But anyway, we're going to get going for the night. We're going to have people coming up on the stage a little bit later and doing a pitch and telling you what they're doing and what you need to do. It might be their first time up on stage. It might be their first time that they're out here talking about these things on public. So if you could just show them the respect and allow them to have their time without worrying about the fact that half a dozen people down the back are talking and no one's paying attention to what I'm saying, that'd be really, really great. Okay, so welcome to November Silicon Beach Drinks and Pitch Night. Tonight, your hosts are me, Max, Atula, who's been the lead organiser for how long? A number of years. Colin, who's doing live streaming over here and runs the Silicon Beach podcast, and we've got Rowan down the back, so yeah, making sure no one's speaking while over the top of everyone else. Thank you very much. And Alexa down here in the blue hat as well. So if you need any help, you want to talk to anyone on the night, or you're wanting to, get involved in what we're doing and what we're doing next year, please come up and see one of us. We'd love to talk to you. I'd also like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Wurundjeri people in the Kulin Nation. I would also like to pay my respects to their elders past and present. A little bit of housekeeping. The toilets are to your rear left over here. Bars down the back, and our lovely venue sponsors, the Royal Melbourne Hotel, also have $20 steak night downstairs that comes with the $20 steak and a drink as well. They'll be open afterwards as well. When we're running things tonight, we're going to be running through the formal part of the proceedings where we've got the pitches and so forth coming up. And then after that, there will be extra time to socialise and talk to people. Someone was telling me that last month they were still talking to people at 11:30 at night. I think so. There's plenty of time afterwards to do that as well. So you've got plenty of opportunity to network and follow up with conversations and so forth. Yeah, like I said, if anyone wants to get involved in stuff, please come up and talk to us. We have some events coming up of which you might be interested. There's the SE Hub workshop that's coming up. When's that?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, which we're partnering with them on that. And there's also Melbourne Startup Week, which is through the Google Techstars. So if you know Startup Week globally, we'll get Brendan up in a little while to talk about that as well. So that's happening soon as well. So you're going to give us a little bit of information about the SE Hub workshop?
Yep, I'll do that. You want me to do that now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, you printed out the agenda and it's
Yeah, I don't know. You are reading it. Well, thanks, Max. And thanks everyone for coming. I just had a chat with a few of you all, and a lot of you all are here as usual for the first time. So welcome to the newbies. And I don't know why the oldies stop coming after a while, and always it's about 80% of the people are first timers. So it's a good thing that we are growing. In fact, I just noticed when we just hit 6,900 members. So it's a nice round figure. So it's really good. I think, yeah, we are the second largest tech startup community in Melbourne. The largest is Startup Victoria, which is government funded. So we are the largest that is not government funded. So It's really good.
We're community focused.
Community focused, yeah. We're not interested in making money, so we're not selling you memberships or anything. And something I want to tell you that when Cullen and I took over in January or February 2014, we had 1,700 members. So in just under 3 years, we have got to 6,900. So that's really good. And Cullen went last week to Sydney, the original Silicon Beach. It started in Sydney, Silicon Beach Drinks. So you're getting this on live stream, aren't you, Cullen? So I want to send the link to Sydney. So this is not a joke. This is an actual something that happened. So a Melbourne Silicon Beacher walks into a bar, and the instructions on the Sydney Silicon Beach website is that ask the bartender for the meetup sign and put it on a table and order a drink and wait. That's what Cullen did. So and then it says this is true, I'll put the link to Sydney Silicon Beach on Melbourne Silicon Beach website. And Cullen did that, ordered a drink, and did anyone else turn up?
Well, I had to leave just probably as about 500 people might have been able to walk in, but I don't know, so I still never know if anyone turned up. But I left the sign and I left the candle and I left a drink, so hey.
Everyone was just waiting for you to leave.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, actually, that's why 80% of the people don't return each month.
So anyway, it is a sorry tale of two Silicon Beaches. That's the first Silicon Beach. It's a Silicon Beach drink. And they have never pivoted from the original idea of just getting together for drinks. And yeah, so I don't know. So we need to do something. My passion is spreading this Silicon Beach around the country as communities that work together. We have the potential to create something that is unique in the world. Ecosystems and startup communities in different areas working together. So let's start with Australia and the Silicon Beach banner. We opened the Silicon Beach. No, I don't come under the 90 seconds rule. No. So we opened Launceston Silicon Beach last month, and it's going really strong. And Tasmanian community is really united, and they work together across Launceston and Hobart. So I think it's one of the most innovative states in Australia, Tasmania. So we can learn from them and work together, and there's a lot of work to be done within Melbourne itself. I don't think we collaborate enough. We talk about being the next Silicon Valley, but Silicon Valley culture is not there of giving forward, paying it forward. That has to come from all of us. So keep that in mind. And I've worked very hard over the last 2.5 years, so now I have found Max, and with Cullen's permission, I'm appointing Max as the next lead organizer for Melbourne Silicon Beach from December onwards. December will be my last time. I'll be heading over to Max. He'll be taking over at December.
Yeah, Tool wants to go on holidays and travel around Australia.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
I planned Coffs Harbour, Newcastle, and Hobart, and all over. So
Okay.
that's the main thing that I want to say. The other thing is, of course, about ESIC Hub event, which is happening next Wednesday. The link is on meetup.com, and you can find out about the.
Cables come out, I think.
Oops. Yeah, takes a while to come up. Anyway, I'll put the link up on the meetup.com, and buy the tickets. All the money goes to Melbourne Silicon Beach, and ESIC Hub becomes a sponsor. And that's how it works. New sponsors can come in with events. So any of you all have an idea for an event, a training event, or workshop, or anything, just pitch it to us, and we can then put on an event and promote it all over through Eventbrite outside the Silicon Beach as well. And that money comes towards the sponsorship, towards the Silicon Beach community. So that's it.
Yeah.
Back to Max. Your future lead organizer. Give him a good hand because he needs all the support.
That's not quite yet, man. Yeah, so the Easy Clubs thing is about, we don't have anyone from there here tonight, do we?
No. They're in Sydney.
Yeah, so they're based in Sydney, and what it is about enabling a different method of fundraising to be able to get funding for your startup or innovation or idea. That is also government incentivised for the people who are investing as well. So if you've got like a rich friend with money and they want to get a tax cut and some other incentives by investing in something that's cool, these sort of guys, I think that's around about the roundup of it, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then apart from that, we've got Startup Week. Do you want to come up and give a quick 90-second pitch about it?
Hi guys, my name is Brandon. So,
Should I change that?
yeah. Anyways, alright, so
It says coming soon anyway.
yeah, the website's still ongoing. Basically, but just quickly by show of hands, how many of you know about Startup Weekend? Yeah. Alright, so let's not confuse. Startup Week and Startup Weekend is totally different. Startup Week is a 5-day initiative. The whole idea of Startup Week is to bring everyone in the the entrepreneurship ecosystem together so that everyone can share their experiences, bond, and even connect. So how we're going to do that is basically, we have 5 tracks ongoing in Startup Week. We have entrepreneurship, design, development, sales and marketing, and legal and financing. So in these 5 tracks, we have a lot of mini events going on. So one of them is the next MSB Drinks and Pitch Night. Well, everything is free, so the schedule is gonna come up soon, hopefully by this week. I'm very sorry about that, but you can actually sign up here, and they'll send you an email once everything is up. And basically, everything is free, and sorry, what was that? You can choose to go to any tracks, and you don't have to go for everything. Like once the tracks are up and the schedule is up, you can choose to whichever resonates to you, whichever that you find that you need help or you want to connect. Like I think I met a few talented people today that they're looking for something specific. So you can look at the tracks and schedule and you can see what's going on that day and you can just attend. And of course you have to register, but everything will be up and try to sign up and everything will be sent to you guys. Alright? If you guys want to know more about it, you guys can catch me up later. Thanks.
And as I mentioned before, after the events on the meetup page, we post the links off to all of the pitches for tonight, the sponsors for tonight, and everything else like that. So you'll be able to go straight back in there and get the links to go through and visit off any of the great people that you're listening to tonight. Just for anyone who hasn't been here beforehand, this white table's not normally here. It looks like a magic show. Does anyone know magic? To have a little magic trick sometime during the night? A room full of people. No one knows a magic trick. There's a table with a white tablecloth on it. Oh, let's see. I think last month we had like this really cool 3D camera. Was that last month? Yeah, cool 3D video camera that could do like 3D pictures around everyone, which was awesome.
No magic, it's only at Silicon Beach.
Oh, they have magic.
You can't get in.
Oh, the magic trick's not anyone turning up. Yes, awesome. Not a good magic trick for us. Anyway, okay, on to the 90-second pitches now.
No, we have
No.
TCF.
You've got them lined up. I'm going
It's
on your thing.
You're
So
already
if
taking
he's
over.
going away, I have to follow his script. Otherwise, I get in trouble. Do you want to do sponsors now?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do sponsors now then. Okay, so thank you very much to our sponsors. Because we are a community organisation and we don't have other funding, our sponsors are the ones that allow us to do these amazing things. Thank you very much to Startup Week because they're helping sponsor us for our December meetup and our end of year breakup, which is absolutely awesome. So we're not giving you free alcohol, but we are going to give you food. Thank you very much. And our other sponsor we have at the moment is TCF.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Michael Valentine. I'm the General Manager of TCF Services here in Melbourne. We offer two main service offerings, but the main one is actually just is R&D tax incentive services. So it's something that as a startup you may not be aware of, and you certainly should be aware of, that if you incurred over 20 grand worth of expenses in the 2016 financial year and are currently pre-revenue and in losses, you could actually get up to 45% of your money back in cash, which is, you know, tax is a very boring thing, but funding is a bit more of an exciting thing.
Yeah, money's good.
Money is good. We like money, don't we? So
We like tax refunds.
we like tax refunds. We don't like tax quite as much. I'm an engineer by training. I'm actually an engineer by training. But yeah, so the other service that we offer actually is R&D tax pre-funding as well. So we can actually allow people who are a startup, can't get a loan from the bank, to actually secure a loan against their future R&D tax incentive refund, which is very useful for startups who are probably, you know, currently shifting back, you know, doing zero interest balance transfers or whatever. This is actually a much better way of operating, and it actually allows you to grow your R&D spend, because you could actually borrow, for instance, now against what you'd incurred in the first 3 months of the year, and then spend it again on R&D. So you can actually wash it through, get a bigger benefit. But so yeah, we're proud sponsors of Silicon Beach, so very glad to be here tonight, and thank you Atul. Just, you know, give a moment to thank Atul for all of this.
He hasn't left yet. Next month is the final month.
He's scared that I might change my mind.
Anything can happen. Yeah. I do encourage people to have a bit of a look at the College of Knowledge on our TCF website. It's got a bit of information about government funding and grants that can be very useful. There's actually some paper copies sitting up on the table up there as well if anybody's interested. But yeah, come and say hello. Cheers.
Thanks.
Cool. Thank you very much. You see, there's good people and good things that are happening that are all about getting money for startups and helping you take that next step, which is great.
You can't live on 2-minute noodles for long.
No, you can live on 2-minute noodles. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Anyway, so we've got our 90-second pictures next.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
You got everything lined up.
No, I haven't. I haven't got the list. You've got the list.
You told me. It's already started. It's like a marriage.
No, I haven't had a marriage.
I know. Okay, Get Worm.
Okay, Get Worm.
One of our past sponsors.
Oh, we're handing over the reins.
Yeah, everyone is handing over.
Hello everyone, my name is Aditya. Can we go to the Goddess startup page instead? I think that is going to make more sense because all of these guys here are entrepreneurs and belong from startup.
Main page is not working.
No, let's go to the Goddess startup page instead. Oops. There's something else. Anyway, I'll get to the idea. So what we do is basically we help startups to get to reach their critical mass, and how we do this is very simple. So essentially we are a platform where startups and early adopters come on board. In order for startups to be on the platform, what they have to do is create these small rewards, which acts as an incentive for the early adopter to join these startups at an early stage. And in the process, the early bird or the early adopter or early bird, as we like to call them, these people join these startups, get the reward as they get incentivized, and the startups find their initial bunch of loyal users who would stay with them and provide them feedback in return for these rewards. So that's basically the general idea of what we do at GetOne. I think that is it.
Check. Cool. Yeah. Check out the website. I'll put the link.
Okay, who have we got up next?
Mobuddy.com.au.
Mobuddy, coming soon.
Who's Mobuddy?
He's associated with Melbourne Startup Week. The coming soon page.
Okay, this may be a bit of a coincidence. My name is Jim, and I want to get into the lawnmower industry.
Yeah!
So I've got this app idea. It's called MoBuddy. So a bit about myself. I'm a UI designer, and I've actually designed the app already. So I have a working prototype that I can show anyone that's interested. So MoBuddy, it's essentially an app that allows you to easily and quickly find someone that can just come and mow your lawn. And also it's a little bit like Uber, where anyone can become a MoBuddy. So how it works is, like in a nutshell, because I've got 60 seconds now, is that you look for someone within a certain radius of your location, 5, 10 or 20 Ks. You then go through that search listing, you find the person that you're happy with because you've read their reviews and so forth. And then you go through a 3-step process to allow the app to calculate the cost of the job. And then what you do is you send that request over to MoBuddy and then they accept the job. So what I'm looking for is a business partner, an investor, someone that has that same passion and that belief that I have for this app in bringing it into the world. Also, I've got an app developer that's willing to build the app as well. They've built apps for Nova FM, for Box FM, ABC, SBS, and so yeah, they're ready to go. But in saying that, because they're based in Sydney and London, they've also kind of said, you know, more than happy to find a technical co-founder, an app developer within Melbourne as well. So if anyone in here is an app developer that would like to speak to me as well, I'll be more than happy to chat to you. So please come and see me after the pitch sessions, and I'd love to have a chat.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was great. I was actually waiting for someone with a moustache or something to come on for my Movember. You've got to take part in Movember. Yeah, big Movember, right? Big Movember campaign.
Okay. So now that when I retire, I can register myself in MoBuddy.
No, I think it's actually an excellent idea. Yeah, great. Okay, and that was really good for anyone else that's coming up and doing a pitch, is that we had the introduction of what it was, a little bit of a rounding out of the concept and how it monetizes and does that type of stuff, and then an actual call to action to be able to do something, which is great. Thank you very much. Okay, so who have we got next?
K-Pro Apps, maybe that's how you pronounce it, I don't know.
K-Pro Apps? Is that how you announce it?
Yeah, so it's a mobile site.
Ah, okay.
Good evening, everyone. So I have 3 topics
Put the
now.
mic up. Yeah.
Just closer to your mouth.
Hi, can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Yes. Great. Okay, thanks. So I want to speak about 3 topics: recruitment, research development, and management style. So how we are different? We're a software development company that deals with numerous projects on a daily basis. At the moment, we have about 50 projects in progress, and they're going really well. And nobody might enjoy that. Want to be one of them. And so, how at the moment we need to recruit more developers in order to sustain this. So if there's any developers here, they can let me know. And then, as far as research and development goes. Research development, we also do government funding apps. So let's say we can cover half the cost of an app that's focused on government tenders or focused within government parameters. So if you want to contact me about that, just let me know. And then our management style.
That's just 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. It's almost of anyway. So management style. So how we are different in our management style is that I'm a developer myself, and other developers manage other developers. So pretty much it makes sure that every project is efficiently run and make sure that the proper deadlines are met instead of having too long a budget time. And yeah, so that's just a little bit of explanation. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed.
Okay, thank you. Awesome, another great presentation. Thank you. Okay, so performance. edu.au.
Hi everyone. It's great to be here tonight. My name is Dapo, and I'm here with my colleagues Marie and Sinead over in that corner, and we're here representing performance education. Now, we've been operating for 10 years, and we're a leading provider of accredited professional skills and employability skills courses operating across Sydney, Adelaide, and Melbourne. Now, our courses do include a 12-week internship component, and this is mostly in the areas of IT and accounting. Now, to date, we've placed 7,500 students across 2,500 Australian companies. and our host companies do range from large multinationals down to smaller businesses seeking to help develop and mentor young talent. Now, we found that many employers do actually want to take on graduates and develop their future staff. However, they do find that developing an in-house program is quite time-consuming and can often be quite expensive. They also do find when they do approach other higher education providers that there's a mountain of administration that goes with actually taking on students and doing placements. So if there's anything that you take home tonight, it's that we understand business. You're all busy, you're all trying to run and grow your businesses. We understand small, medium, and large multinational businesses. That's why we've designed a streamlined in-house system to shortlist and match you with ideal candidates that will fit in with your business. And we also take on the bulk of the administrative work. Again, we do that so that you don't have to. There is also no cost to the host company and no obligation to take on someone full-time. However, 1 in 3 of our students actually ends up with a full-time role at the end of their placement. So our motto is we change lives, and we actually do. The requirements to become a host are minimal, and you don't need to be an accounting or IT company. If you have an IT department or IT manager or accounting manager, that works just fine as well. If you have the office space, the expertise, and a genuine desire to mentor and develop young talent, we'd really like to hear from you. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you.
I think Max might need some interns, because I did a lot of work by myself. Now that we might need about 10 interns to do the work.
They sort of need skills. Okay, so who have we got up next? Stock talk. There we go, sir.
How good is your fake smile?
Show us.
How good is your fake smile? I don't have many teeth, so I don't.
No worries. Hi, I'm Adam, and our startup's Doctor. I want you all to imagine that it's your birthday, and a friend has just given you a gift. You unwrap that gift, and it's something that you have absolutely no interest in. How's that awkward feeling in your gut right now? How good is your fake smile? From their perspective, that person didn't know what to get you. They probably did what most of us do and left buying you a present until the last minute. It's going to be a box of chocolates or a 15th bottle of wine. And even if all your birthday guests did ask you what you wanted for your birthday, could you think of that many things off the top of your head? Introducing Stockter. It's a shareable wish list and a gift inspiration platform. Stockter works in a similar manner to a gift registry. Products that you add can be viewed and reserved for purchase by anyone you share your wish list with. But there are a few key differences. Stockter is multi-store, which means you're not just limited to Maya and David Jones. When it comes to adding items to your wish list, you have two choices. You can upload your own, or you can draw inspiration and add an item from our database of local stores' products. Partnerships with these businesses will be a significant source of income for us. With Stockter, you get to shop without commitment and be pleasantly surprised, because you won't know who's got you what, but you'll know it's going to be fantastic, even if it's purchased at the last minute. We're looking for people to sign up. Trying to get traction, so if anyone is interested in signing up, please do so.
Great, thank you very much. Can they use you?
You use the better one. Same.
So do you do it also for like consumer type platforms as well, or are you looking more at like tech apps for like the GetWorm stuff? Yeah, so like GetWorm, you're getting users on the platform.
Yeah.
Do you do it for like consumer-based products as well? Or?
Yeah. We get a lot of
B2B and B2C products
Yeah.
on the platform. So as it turns out, there are more B2B products which other startups can use,
Yeah.
and offers that other startups can use. And then there are obviously B2C products which are like email apps and games and
Yeah. So this is you incentivize. Partner and incentivize to get early adopters into a platform to start using it as proof of concept, but also to buy stuff.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Thanks, Max. This is the first time I've ever pitched this outside of speaking to my wife about it. So here goes. I firmly believe that the battle entrepreneurs face is a battle for your minds and your attention in this over-sensitized world. Without some form of help, figuring out the pieces of the business puzzle can be frustrating and often confusing. If I ask around the room, who of you here has got some sort of buddy or mentor or somebody that's got your back that you can bounce ideas off? All successful entrepreneurs have had help in the past in the form of a coach, a mentor, or a support group, which has been called mastermind groups. The most successful have all three of these. So we're starting a mastermind platform which allows you to quickly find and join a passionate and diverse group of people who, just like you, are committed to helping and supporting each other. We believe that accountability is the key, because everyone has ideas, but only by setting goals and being held accountable to them do you really turn your dreams into reality. Now, we're beta testing in December. We'll give you 3 months free trial, so come and see me afterwards or check out the website. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
We can partner with him because we have a lot of masterminds in Silicon Beach.
No, it sounds like a great platform. It'll be good for the startup community and getting startups going, so that's a great thing. Okay, socialtank.org.
No, the website's working now. Hi everyone, good to see so many people tonight. So what is Social Tank, sorry.
It is a social.
That is a very upstart. So Social Tank is, like tonight, it's a pitch night. Social Tank is a pitch night where you have on one side people who are expert have strong IT skills, and on the other side you have social entrepreneurs. So why Social Tank? Maybe a lot of you are familiar with the show Shark Tank. Well, the sharks, the sharks are the IT specialists, and so they're here to assess the ideas that are presented to them. And what are they going to invest? They're not going to invest money, but they're going to give advice, and if they're passionate about a specific project, they will provide some of their time. Because I know a lot of you out there, entrepreneurs or social entrepreneurs, or maybe you want to establish a non-profit, have great ideas, but no IT skills. And there's a lot of things to learn before you can set up a website, set up an app or anything. So, yeah, basically now we are starting a trial, and we're looking for social entrepreneurs as well as IT specialists to help us start off this entire project. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Do we have anyone else?
I think that is it. Elsa gave me this. Where's Elsa? I think she's right there. You want to talk about it?
The author is not here today.
Author is not here, so we'll just give it a plug because Collective Campus is a partner of ours. So,
Yeah, so which takes us on to the. So that's the end of the.
Alexa, you didn't give your website.
No, it's
Sorry, you're not on the list, mate.
Okay.
on behalf of someone else.
That's fine.
Yes, do it, Alexa. Yay!
So this is on behalf of one of the supporters of Silicon Beach because we have official sponsors, which is great. But there are many other people that are helping us, but they don't have a name, so we all doing volunteering. This is on behalf of Honorable Society. Yeah. So Honorable Society is a co-working space they just opened, and they're right in front of Victoria Market. Very nice people. They got. I was introduced to them through a friend of mine, so they helped us arrange for an event with a very short notice. So they couldn't make it tonight, so I thought maybe I give a pitch on behalf of them because it's supporting us.
Yeah, we put the link again. We did last time.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Done. That's it? No one else?
No, that's it.
I have another announcement because
No, I haven't finished yet.
Okay.
No, I haven't finished yet. There's no more pictures, but I haven't finished yet.
It's already taken over.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much to our other partners. As Alexa said, there's a lot of other people in the community that help support us as well. Being General Assembly, Collective Campus, the Bitcoin Group, the Royal Melbourne Hotel, which is our venue partner here, of course, and also the new Hub Melbourne in Spencer Street, just across the road there, that we'll be doing more stuff with in the new year. Part of what we'll be doing, we've got our December meetup, which is our end of year meetup. That's coming up that we've got sponsorship for, and we'll have eats and everything for that as well. We've got our premium events that are coming up, and this is our second or third one that's happening next week. I think that's happening. And then next year we're going to have more of those things. So we'll continue having these social nights, but we'll also have more stuff that's going to have an outcome focus from it. So it'll be learning outcomes, it'll be workshops, it'll be any of those types of things that you're getting actual actionable items out of at the end of each session. So there's those things that are going to be happening, the partnerships that we're developing here, and yeah, that's probably about it. Yeah, and December's also going to be our farewell tour with Hula. As lead organiser, he hasn't actually got the job interstate yet.
Yeah, no, I have no job. I'll be unemployed for a while.
Yeah, but he's applied for jobs interstate, which is why he's actually going interstate as well. So he might be here and might not. But anyway, thank you very much.
No, it's up to the universe. Anyway, I got an idea because we have this premium event next week. It's a very innovative way that the Australian government has come up with this idea to incentivize startups by allowing rich people to invest in startups. Basically, anyone who can invest in a startup up to $50,000 without being a proper sophisticated investor. So if you know a friend who's wealthy, you can ask that friend to invest in your startup up to $50,000. It's capped at $50,000 so that investors don't sort of waste their money because investing in startups is risky. They can invest up to $50,000 and get 20% tax offset. So they get $10,000 tax offset from their tax bill, so tax bill is reduced. So that, I think it's very significant because it can be like negative gearing for startups. So what it did for housing can do for startup. And sophisticated investors who satisfy some criteria can invest up to $1 million in a startup and get $200,000 tax offset. So this is very new. No one really knows about it. The government has not really publicized it. So it has come into effect from 1st July this year. So it's already in force. So this event is actually the first event of its kind that sort of is getting this word out to the startup community. This Easy Hub is actually based in Sydney. They're coming to Melbourne to give this event. I have decided, because so many of those who pitched sort of deserve to get funding, some of the things, so I will send out a message if your email is attached to your website, because I have got your website. If not, give me the email address. I will send a discount code. You can attend this event free because you pitched here. And I'll be contacting people who pitched last month as well as the previous month and giving free tickets to this. Yeah, so it'll be good because we want you guys to be funded. We want you guys to do well. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. And one of the other initiatives that we had this year, we had Founders Institute and another incubator that was involved a couple of months ago when we were doing our pitches, and we were having a panel of people that gave feedback on people's pitches and about their concepts and ideas to be able to allow them to develop it more richly, not just on their pitch but their actual product as well. So that's something that we're going to be doing going into next year as well, so that we're going to have expert panels and so forth coming in to actually guide people who have new startups and so forth to actually give feedback on the pitches, but also to be able to be available afterwards to be able to talk to more. And like that's all free, like most of the stuff we do. So thank you very much, Atula. Thank you very much for coming along. Please socialise and enjoy yourselves, and hopefully we see you in the future.
Okay. So thanks everybody, here we are, we're just signing out, and thanks everybody for joining us. Come back, and lots happening, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.
Thank you.